Okay, hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about question 3 set B for math assignment SM025. Okay. So now here are the question. The events A and B are such that probability of A given B is equal to 0.25 and the probability of A intersect with B is equal to 0.12. So the first question is so that we need to find the probability of B. Okay, for the first question, we need to solve it by using the formula related to the conditional probability, which is here are the formula. Probability of A given B is equal to probability of A intersect with B divided by probability for B, where probability for B is not equal to 0. Okay, so now we just substitute the value we got from the question into the formula, which is probability of A given to B is 0.4, while probability of A intersect with B is 0.12. So then we will get the answer, which is 0.3. Okay, for the second question, how do we improve A and B are independent? So we make it like this. If probability of A intersect with B is equal to probability of A times probability of B, then A and B is independent. So meaning that if the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, then A and B will be independent. Therefore, let's try doing it from the left hand side first. Okay, from left hand side, probability of A intersect by B is equal to 0.12, which is given by the question. So we want to find the value for the right hand side. We know that the value for the probability of B, which is 0.3, but we don't know the value of A. So here we use the conditional probability for probability B given A, which is given in the question, and then we substitute the value and we will get the probability of A is equal to 0.48. Then we will try to check from the right hand side next, which is probability of A times probability of B, which is equal to 0.48 times 0.3, and then we will get the answer 0.144. Okay, here since we get the probability of A intersect B is not equal to the probability of A times B, therefore A and B is not independent. Okay, for the third question, we need to find probability of A intersect with B prime. So to solve this, we use the formula probability of A intersect B prime is equal to the probability of A minus probability of A intersect B. Since we already got the value, we will just substitute and then we will get the answer, which is 0.36. Okay, for question 3b, here are the question. During 1996, a vet saw 125 cats, each suspected of having a particular disease. Of the 125 cats, 60 were female, of whom 25 actually had the disease and 35 did not. Only 20 of the males had the disease, the rest did not. The case history of each was documented on a separate record card. A record card from 1996 is selected at random. Let A represent the event that the cat was female and B represent the event that the cat was suffering from the disease. So now we need to find for A Roman the probability of A. Okay. We go to the first question first, which is to find probability A. Here, however, before we answer the question, we first must make a table and then transfer all the data from the question that we read before, so that it will make our work easier. Okay, and then next we go to the first question. Find probability A. We can find the probability of A by dividing the total number of A, which is the female cat, by dividing the total number of sample, which is 125. So we will get the answer 12/25 from the data we collected in the table. For the second question, we can use the formula probability A union B is equal to the probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersect with B. So just take the value from the table and we will get the answer here, which is 16/25. Okay. For the third question, how to get the probability of A intersect with B? Here we just take the value of A intersect with B, which is 25, and divide the total number of sample, which is 125, and then we will get the answer 1/5. And lastly, for the last question, We want to find the probability of A given B. So for this question, we use the formula for conditional probability, which is here like we have used it before, and then we will use the value that we get from the 3 Roman and from the table, and then we just substitute the value that we get into the formula, and after the calculation we'll get the answer 5/9. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to Madam Fadila and my fellow friends. Today, we want to discuss about Matematik Tugasan 2 Berkumpulan from Set B. Our group member is Harish Irham, me myself Harish Azwan, Nur Adibah and Akilah Natasha. Next, we will proceed to discuss the question number 1 from assignment Set B with my group members. So the first question asks to construct the and leave data. First thing we must do is separate the first and the second digit of the number. Make sure the first digit is in the stem column and the second digit in the leaf column, so that we will get the stem and leaf plot like the table that I had construct below. So Harish, how do we arrange the number in the leaf column?
The number arrangement must be in increasing order.
Yes, it is true. After that, we must write the conclusion for the stem and the leaf data above, which is 5/3 means 53. The data scoot to the right.
Okay then, for the next question, we ask to find the mode and also the median. Then we can also add the new table in here. And to find the mode, we must apply the formula LK plus bracket D1 over D1 plus D2 bracket close bracket open bracket CK close bracket, and then from the table we can find the value, which is for L the value is 9.5, for D1 the value is 25, for D2 the value is 14, and for C the value is 10. So we substitute the value in the formula and then we will get the answer, which is 15.91. So to find the median, we also have to use the formula. So Adibah, what is the formula to find the median?
Formula for the median is LK plus N over 2 minus FK minus 1 over FK times by CK.
Okay, yes, correct. That is the formula for the median. We must divide the total frequency by 2 to get the class of the median. And the answer is 19.5. So the class median for this question is 20 to 29. After that, we will just substitute the value in the formula of the median as mentioned before.
Next, the question asks us to find the mean, standard deviation, and Pearson's skewness coefficient. To find mean, we use formula sum fx divided by total number of frequency, which is 2620 divided by 100, and the answer is 26.2 minutes. So Akilah, what is the connection between the variance and the standard deviation?
Standard deviation is the square root of variance.
That's true. So we just square root the formula of variance, which is sum x square minus in the bracket sum x square over n minus 1. After that, we substitute the value into the formula so that we can get the answer, which is 15.31 minutes.
Next question is find Pearson's skewness coefficient. Haris, can you tell me what is the most suitable formula for this question?
Mean minus mode divided by standard deviation.
Yes, that's right. So, we just take the value from the previous answer and then we substitute in the formula. So, the answer we will get is 0.6721. Lastly, the question asks to state which is the best measure of central tendency to describe the distribution of the data. So, we can write the answer. Since the distribution of the data is positively skewed, The median is a better measure of central tendency. That's all for question number 1. Thank you very much.